माशाल्लाह अच्छे लग रहे हैं No, really, look very nice.
कोई सांसों को नहीं
At this point, this is our fourth stop. Now, this is our fourth stop. We will request all of you, please, stand over here. We have two speakers over here. First of all, MOV047. Then we have Dr. Zubair Fatani. Whoever is here with me, I can give the mic because we need to save the time. MOV047. Dr. Zubair.
Assalamu alaikum. The Prophet ﷺ was given a gift by a dignitary. It was a beautiful white wrap. It was gorgeous and it was designed to wrap his body like a shawl. The Prophet really liked it ﷺ, and he wore it everywhere. After about a month, one of the companions of the Prophet went up to the Prophet and said, "Can I please have your wrap?" The Prophet ﷺ immediately took it off and gave it to the companion. The companion took it home with him. After a week, the other companions saw this, and they saw that this companion was not even wearing the wrap, and they approached him. They said, "You knew how much the Prophet ﷺ liked this shawl. You knew that he would not say no to you, but you still asked for it. Why?" The companion replied, "I don't ever plan on wearing it as long as I live. I plan to use the wrap as my kafan, my burial shroud." This is the love we have for the Prophet, who exemplified peace in everything he did. What do these people have in common? Mahatma Gandhi, Malcolm X, who became Malcolm Shabazz, and Martin Luther King Jr. All of them are advocates of peace. But the one thing that they have in common is that they are the students of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. They have studied his life and teachings. They have incorporated the Prophet's principles on peace in their writings. Before I let you go, remember, Islam is a religion of peace. And the messenger who brought us that religion, that way of life, was also a messenger of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Subhanallah, mashallah.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد يقول الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, He mentions in the 21st chapter, He mentions in Surah Al-Anbiya that we have not sent you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And I want everybody to say sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Everybody say sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That we have not sent you except as a mercy to mankind. Because we know that the sending of Rasulullah was a mercy to all of mankind. We know that his teachings were mercy. We know that his message was mercy. We know that every single thing about Rasulullah was mercy. And Rasulullah, as Brother Zohair was talking about in the conquest of Mecca, when Rasulullah entered the city of Mecca, he entered the city on his animal, and they described him as if he was making sajda on his horse. And when conquerors enter a city, they boast their head high and they say that we are the conquerors of the city. But Rasulullah was not like this. Why? Because he had that sense of humility. Because he knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who gave, under his permission, this conquest of Mecca. And we knew the people of Mecca, how terrible they were to the Muslims. all the Muslims said was La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That all they said that there's no God but God, and that Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is his last messenger. That's all they said. And then they experienced physical torture, emotional torture, psychological torture, just for saying these few words. And